Mitchell Robinson.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for spending Sunday evening with us. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. A look at the opening lineup for Washington. We've got Trae Young, Bilal Coulibaly out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Johnson, and it's Sarr in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Warriors, Brandon Podziemski out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then it's Moody, then there's Draymond Green, and it's Robinson in at the center. There's nothing like the intensity of coming down to the wire when both teams are fighting for playoff position, Grant.
Well, you know, B.A., for these teams, what you did before doesn't matter. You have to give everything in this game. It's essentially a bunch of one-game seasons from here to the finish line. Yeah, easy enough for the 7-footer. Sarr bringing the house down.
Green with a screen on Young to the inside, and it's hammered home by Green.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Sarr, that one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
Yeah, I love seeing Sarr get a little more physical there inside.
Now here's Podziemski, guarded by Young, to the middle. Here's Robinson, and he can't get that one. Good D by Sarr. And Washington with possession. Outside Young. Sarr a screen. The three is up. Trae Young, that's good.
3 out of 3, perfect start. Let's see how long they can ride this wave.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. He spoke about their defensive schemes tonight, especially in relation to Anthony Davis. He said it's essential that we limit his impact. We have to stay strong inside and not allow Davis to intimidate us no matter what. Strong words from Coach. We'll see if his guys can make it happen. Back to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And a miss there on the triple.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Tim, you look at his career rate of assists per game. Trae Young, one of the most prolific passers ever to lace him up.
Yeah, B.A., despite the fact that he's known for shot making, it's his vision that sets him apart, and it's the reason you want the ball in his hands.
Davis misses.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
Now here's Podziemski, and right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Shot clock at 5. Melton passes to Robinson. Outside Coulibaly. The Wizards with another miss.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Melton outside. Green with a screen on Coulibaly. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Young, the pass to Davis. Sarr a screen. Outside Coulibaly. Johnson against Melton. And that one drops for him.
And that's what you get with Johnson. He is always hunting for good looks.
It's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Moody on the wing. Clock at 6. That one falls.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Washington leading by 3. Who poked away and stolen by Melton. On the break. Moody passes to Robinson. Back to Moody. Robinson a screen on Koulibaly. 4 on the clock. Here's Moody. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, he found some room there along the baseline, some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Young, the pass to Sarr. Washington moving the ball around. Johnson against Melton. Washington needs to get off a shot. There's Young with the 3. The rebound by Moody. The Warriors have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Melton outside. Down low. And it's hammered home by Green.
Well, that's just an excellent job by Green as the screener. First he sets it, then gets the scoring opportunity.
And Young has got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. They trail by 1. Well, Grant, this is the 3rd season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid.
Here's Melton. And out of bounds, the Wizards will take it. And a moment now to hear the latest news from Shams Charania. Shams, what's the story on the Boston Celtics?
Thank you, B.A. They're clearly excited to acquire Luka Doncic, a massive addition to their squad. They'll count on Luka having the ball in his hands quite a bit, whether it's scoring or playmaking. Doncic provides massive value for this offense. The whole league is talking about this move. It's buzzing. Can't wait to see how it turns out.
Always something going on, and we appreciate the update, Shams. Thanks.
Hey, I know AD can step outside, but when he operates around the hoop, it really breaks down a defense.
Now here's Podziemski, guarded by Young. Podziemski into the lane, played it in with a nice touch off the window.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
The Wizards have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Riley. Moody defends. There's Young with the 3. Drains the triple. Young's got 6 points.
Oh, Young has a terrific feel for reading the pick and roll. That's just tough to stop.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Group out there. And then for Washington, Vucevic, he's checked in for Anthony Davis, and it's Hardy in for Trae Young. The Warriors trailing. Curry looking it over. Williams with the screen to the paint. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Left side Carrington. Pass to Riley. Here's Hardy. 5 on the clock. Vucevic's shot is off. Outside Curry. .54 seconds left in the first. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And he drops the first. And Washington making a change here. Davis is checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Wizards have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Vucevic, the pass to Davis. Knocks down the long J. Davis has got 5 points.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
And Davis with the block. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Vucevic. From outside, off the mark. The Warriors have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Curry against George. Curry drives in. Stolen by Davis. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Wizards out in front, up 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Washington.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. They've got Nikola Vucevic. Anthony Davis is out there with Keyshawn George. Then there's Carlton Carrington, and it's Riley in at the 2. Vucevic's shot is off.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Anthony Davis talked about what motivates him. He said championships, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard. All that stuff matters the most to me. Don't get me wrong, money is amazing, but my legacy will win that battle every time. Back over to you, Brian.
Priority straight. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's George, following the score by Golden State. Here's Carrington, on target from range. Carrington's got his first 3 points of the game. Wow, 8 lead changes in the first half. Unbelievable.
Yeah, both sides digging in for what looks like a war.
And Anunoby for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Now here's Vucevic. Still without a bucket. Davis looking it over. Over Williams. Davis misses.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
Tim, it was pretty unique to hear the Warriors vets say they don't want a team to mortgage the future trying to chase one more ring.
Really shows you the selflessness of this group. Here you've got Steph Curry, a top 10 player in league history, who maybe would want one because there's no time like the present.
Thinking more like a GM than he is a star player.
Smart. Keep that cupboard stocked.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Getting ready for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Williams. Moody comes in for Santos. Curry, he's checked in for Anunoby. And Spencer's subbed in for Curry. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Young, he's checked in for Carrington. The rebound by Post. Post has got his 4th rebound in this one. Moody with it, guarded now by George. Oh, serious gut check points from Moody.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Left side, Young. Inside, here's Davis, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Personal foul.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
And another thing that has really opened up the rest of the floor is their damage from the mid-range area.
Now here's Curry. Still no points. And it's hammered home by Green.
And a look at the toughness of Draymond. He took the hit, and he got it to go.
First team foul.
And Tim, last season, Draymond Green adding a Hustle Player of the Year award to his Hall of Fame resume.
Yeah, and B.A., that's an award every young player should aspire to have. But I know for Draymond Green, he was hoping to get his second Defensive Player of the Year award.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Shot is good by Curry.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Out to the right wing. Now here's Young, tightly guarded. Three-pointer, Vucevic. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got assist number 5 here tonight. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Here for the Warriors. Mitchell Robinson comes in for post, and it's Anunoby in for Moody. Outside Curry. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Much more efficient this quarter, feeling more and more confident.
Outside Young. And he's going for the lob. Robinson with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Davis with a rebound. Wizards trail by 4. It's Johnson with a drive. The layup off target. Curry passes to Anunoby. Stolen by Davis. Young looking for an opening. Saw a screen to the inside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. A tremendously mobile 7-footer. Great defensive upside, Tim, for Alex Sarr.
And he's still working on his offensive game, B.A., but he has the potential to be a disruptive defensive force with his length and agility.
Yeah, and the potential Sarr has is enticing. He's a talented, mobile big man who wants to keep improving.
And Washington making a change here. George is checked in. Here's Spencer. No points so far. Pass to Anunoby. Let's go with a 3. Some solid defense from Coulibaly. And so George will bring it up for the Wizards. They'll be off to Portland for a meeting with the Trailblazers after this one. It'll be the 4th of 5 games for them on the road. To the paint. Here's Coulibaly. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Curry. Green with a screen on Young to the middle. Green gets up and powers it down.
Well, a lot of miles on those legs, but Green can still get up occasionally to flush it.
Wizards trail by 5. Outside Young. Curry against Johnson. George outside. Pass to Sarr. Just 5 on the clock. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Moody's checked in for Anunoby. Melton comes in for Curry. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Spencer. And here's the fast break. And it's hammered home by Green.
Oh, look at the hustle there from Draymond, leaving it all on the floor.
And it's Washington with the ball. 7-point differential. Left side Young. Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Now here's Podziemski. Green with a screen on Young. Down low. And it's hammered home by Green.
And you know, Green's impact isn't always felt in his scoring, but tonight his points are having a massive impact.
Wizards trail by 7. Outside Johnson. There's Young with the 3. Rebounded by Green.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Moody. Inside. And it's hammered home by Green.
Yeah, and Green is having a solid night offensively. I'm sure the benches really enjoy seeing him light it up.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. George finds Coulibaly. Sarr a screen. Outside Coulibaly. Johnson against Melton. Lets it go from deep. The shot by Johnson, no good. It's stolen by Johnson. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Make some noise and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums, please.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
You know, right now, for the Wizards, they've had a drop-off that I don't think anybody predicted. Came into the season with high hopes. The chemistry just hasn't been there from the beginning. It's a disappointing year.
And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the Golden State Warriors.
You saw how they crashed the glass? That's Dr. O'Neill's School of Rebounding.
I did not know there was a class I'd enroll. Heck, who wouldn't want to take part in that? Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, one guy who's getting it done is Draymond Green.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Mitchell Robinson is out there with Green. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. Then it's Moody. And it's Podziemski in at point guard. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now here's Moody. To the inside. Stolen by Sarr. And here they come. Here's Davis. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
He's just a natural scorer. The defense reacting to that pump from Davis.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. And it's 6'10" with almost a 7.5-foot wingspan. Is Anthony Davis better at the 5 position, Tim?
Well, B.A., he's versatile enough certainly to handle either spot, but he's made it clear he wants to play the 4. And given his injury history, I get where he's coming from.
And it's Washington on the break. There's Young with the three. The rebound by Moody.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Melton outside. Robinson, a screen on Coulibaly. 5 to shoot. Right side, Green. Stolen by Sarr. Outside, Young. Johnson finds Sarr. And here's Davis. Melton covers. Back to Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
Yeah, the complete package is AD. Had the defense's attention and found the open man.
Outside, Podziemski. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
And it's Washington with the ball. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. And it's Coulibaly missing. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Melton outside. He takes it in. It's stolen by Coulibaly. Beyond the arc. Sarr misses.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Green, a screen. And Melton, here we go. And he jams it home with authority.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
There's Young with the three. Washington again can't hit.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Davis against Melton. Outside Moody. Shot clock at 6. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Johnson against Green. Pass to Davis. Nice D from Moody. The Warriors lead by 10. Moody on the wing. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Moody. And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. There are some big-time players in this league. But who do you think the most clutch players have been over the past decade, Legs?
When you look at these resumes, I think you go with the big three. LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. But of course, Giannis dropping 50 in a finals performance wasn't bad either.
And I'll throw in the Joker in there as well.
Love it.
To snap the cold streak. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Quentin Post. This will be his third free throw attempt of the game. The free throw drops for Sarr. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Curry against Johnson. Outside Curry. Screen by Post. To the paint. Just 5 to shoot. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. That shot missing.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And here's Curry. With the drive. Banked it in off the glass. And now it's an 11-point Warrior lead.
They have no answer defensively inside.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game. Use the things that got you here and see if it sticks. BA, back to you.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Curry following the score by Washington. Pass to Santos. And there's the screen. It's rebounded by Washington. Koulibaly finds Young. Outside Johnson. Three-pointer, no good.
Well, unfortunately, his poor shooting is not helping their case here.
Young against Curry. Pass to Santos. Curry, a screen on Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Santos can't get it to go. The Wizards trail by 9. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Young against Curry.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter. 2 minutes.
Outside Young. Oh, Young with the power move.
Well, you gotta like how Young stays aggressive at all times, even when he's in the paint dealing with physical defense.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And some changes here for the Warriors. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for post. OG Anunoby comes in for Williams. And Moody is subbed in for Curry. Here's Spencer, covered by Carrington. Moody from outside. And it's cleared by Vucevic. The Wizards trail by 7. Well, they call him Stay Ready, Tim. Moses Moody has done just that and produced when his number was called.
Yeah, B.A., there's not a lot of flash to his game. It's mostly hustle and floor spacing. And with those long arms, he is a difference maker defensively.
Here's Moody, following the three-pointer by Washington. Oh, here's Moody with a drive. Pass to Robinson. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. Outside Anunoby. Misses and the dry spell continues.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Three-pointer, Vucevic. And again, Washington with a triple.
The sure stroke of Vucevic when he added that three-point shot in his 6th season. He has loads of trust in his jumper.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Moody. He's got 6. Outside Anunoby. Pulls up on the wing. And that one's good. Anunoby's got 5.
And they're still in front, but they desperately needed that hoop to sustain the advantage.
The game now all tied up.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, he knows it's a team effort. It's about finding the best shot, not just his shot.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for Washington, they've got Keyshawn George. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Carlton Carrington, and it's Riley in at the 2. Now here's Potemski. Count it, good. And the Warriors lead by 2.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
Here's Vucevic. Davis with a screen on Anunoby. Oh, big man slam by the big man Davis.
I love when they run that action with Davis. It's really hard to stop him in pick and roll.
Now here's Podziemski, covered by Carrington. Screen by Post. Here's Podziemski. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
At the line for your Warriors, Podziemski, taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line.
Well, they still have the lead. Now they have to protect it.
To take the lead. Davis using his size at the rim.
Yeah, Davis making the game look so easy. He's having fun out there right now and putting up a big scoring number.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Robinson, he's checked in for the Warriors. And a change for the Wizards. Young's checked in. Davis, the pass to George. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Davis has got his 3rd assist of the night.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Now here's Podziemski. Anunoby for 3. Sends it home from 3-point land.
Every chance he gets, Anunoby will take this. He's an accurate outside shooter.
Pass to Davis. Ooh, Robinson with a block.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Now here's Curry, covered by Carrington. Curry drives in. Robinson finds Curry. Pass to Anunoby. Fires from deep. They grab their own miss. Back to Williams. Goes up again. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Williams. Moody comes in for Anunoby. And it's Melton in for Curry. Vucevic, he's checked in for Washington. And that one's good. Nice pass to set him up. And the Wizards lead by 2. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Melton with the ball. Six on the shot clock. Screen by Robinson. Melton passes to Robinson. Good.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Ooh, ripped away. Podziemski with it. And Davis picks him up defensively. And it's Green missing. The Wizards have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Young finds George. Picked by Vucevic. Shoots from 12. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. George has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possession.
Now here's Moody. To the middle. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
He's having a good night from the field. Now, I know the defense is really keying in on him, but they need him involved if they're going to pull this out.
Here's Young. And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Warriors make some changes. Post checked in for Robinson, and Santos is subbed in for Moody. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, while Brian Keefe was just reviewing the plan with his team, they said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the three-pointer by Washington. They set the pick. Going inside. Oh, it drops in!
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Washington. They lead by 1. Outside Coulibaly. Here's Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. He launches. It's off.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
2 minutes.
Now here's Podziemski, guarded by Young. To take the lead. Johnson with the rebound. For Washington, they've gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Goes again. And up and in on the layup.
Ooh, important points from Sarr. And just great recognition of the moment. Don't see that in a lot of young players. Wow.
Now here's Podziemski. It's deflected. Outside Davis. Too strong. Davis for 2.
Well, Davis is so reliable as a scoring option in that situation.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Go with a different look here. Williams is checked in for Green. OG Anunoby comes in for Santos. Curry, he's checked in for Melton. And Spencer's subbed in for Podziemski. Screen by Post. Stolen by Sarr. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter. Here goes Drake. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Johnson against Curry.
What I like about Sarr as a shot blocker, he can do it anywhere on the floor.
Here's Spencer, guarded by Young. 6 to shoot. Curry fires. Can't get the 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the Wizards.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rebounded by Sarr. And now we've got an intentional foul.
OG Anunoby. Second personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Trae Young.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Golden State calls timeout. 16 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
I can't wait to see what they draw up here and who they decide to go to.
Outside Curry. Here's Anunoby.
The officials were right on top of that one.
At the line for your Warriors, OG Anunoby. Taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. Both free throws good from Anunoby. So it's Washington picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, Trey, leadership is such a key part of the point guard position. What's your focus in living up to that?
I'm a big guy and good in team chemistry, so any chance I can, go bowling, hang out with these guys, build chemistry, and I think that's where it starts, is off the court, because that translates on.
Bowling, that's something I haven't done in a while. Thanks for the inspiration.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Alex Sarr.